The very reason for our existence is to experience what happens to us. And everything that happens to us, whether it's good or bad, is just lessons. If you accept those things as lessons, then it can help you grow. I was arrested for something I didn't do. I went to trial. I had a hung jury, 11-1 in my favor. But because of the one holdout, the judge declared a mistrial. I was convicted on a retrial. I was given a sentence of 50 years to life. You learn to cry without tears and scream in silence. But you have two options. You can either fight or you can give up. And so I realized that I had to take my life in my own hands. I couldn't trust it to somebody else.
When I think about Mingo, I think about resilience. A man who never once doubted in his ability to struggle on.
Mingo is wise, he's humble, he's a really kind and generous, amazing person.
He's such a great leader. You know that when you're following him in the direction that's going to help us all.
Greg Mingo represents the best in us. If I had to pick somebody who truly represents Hudson Link, I couldn't think of a better person.
I believe there's always a way out of something. You just have to figure it out. I just started digging deep into the law and in the process helping people. And by helping people, I was actually helping myself.
I received a letter in 2019. You're reading that letter, you recognize in Greg, this is someone who has so much to offer on the outside. We are all in the process of becoming, because that is the human experience. If rehabilitation has any meaning, if there's a belief that a person can change, if there's faith that the goodness of a person exists, then that belief is perverted if a reviewing branch only considers what that person was convicted of 30 or 40 years ago, and not what they have done in the past 30 or 40 years.
I had been incarcerated for 40 years and about 2 months. Out of nowhere one day, a tenant walks over, he says, "You, come here." And then he starts reaching in his pocket to pull out a piece of paper, and he starts reading it off, saying that I was granted executive clemency and I'd be released sometime next month. At that point, I felt dizzy, and the swell of emotions just like rose up inside of me. And I get out, first thing I noticed was the air, how different it smelled. It smelled like freedom. And then I went to take a step off the curb, and my foot got stuck. And I was scared to put my foot on the ground. You struggle so hard and for so long to obtain your freedom, then when it comes, it's almost frightening. But it's also followed by a question: what do I do with the rest of my life?
From the first week Mingo was home, he started working on New Beginnings construction initiative. He was helping rebuild houses for the folks who were coming home. He's not only fighting for his own exoneration, but he's fighting for the exonerations of others.
If it is the true definition of paying it forward, it's Mingo. And he's just constantly on the go to help somebody. Everything from unloading trucks to speaking at the governor's office. Like, he's got just such a sound, solid voice, and he's just a natural leader.
Once he came home, I feel blessed that he's now working with us at the law school in our Second Look project. He's an active participant in the classes. He's the go-to person for the students whenever they have any sort of question. He's used his legal skills, his knowledge, and his talent. People reach out to him endlessly, but you can't keep up with him. He's asked to speak at an engagement in New Haven, Connecticut. He's there. He's asked to go lobby for parole reform in Albany. He's there. It's just endless devotion. It's inspiring.
He does so many different things, and somehow he always still has time for Hudson Link. He has time for the boutique. He's speaking on panels, he's talking on webinars. Sometimes you're having a conversation with him and he says, "Hold on one second, I'm about to speak on a webinar," puts the headphones on and just delivers the most rousing, amazing speech.
He chose to do more than just come home. He's chose to use his background and his voice for change.
I've learned from Mingo that no matter what, you don't give up. Mingo, I just want to say thank you for all that you've done. You've been a mentor of mine, and I'm sure you're a mentor to so many.
Mingo, it has been a true gift to work alongside of you and a true honor to have you part of this Hudson Link team. I'm really excited about what the future holds for you.
I feel blessed and fortunate to know you, to work with you, and could not think of a more deserving person for this award from Hudson Link.
Mingo, I wish you all the success in the world, and I'll always be here for you the way you're here for all of us.
If we're not here on earth as human beings to help and uplift and support each other, then why the hell do we even exist at all?